right, welcome back to another video. I'm going to try to make this one fast. This one, we are going to set up EverQuest again, but since Akkadius is gone, well, there's no one-click installer. So, follow along. It's going to be very simple. First thing you're going to do is you're going to install MariaDB. All right, fairly simple. I'm sure you've done it before. Make sure you remember your root password and just keep everything default. Then you're going to install Perl. All right, Perl is important. And then you're also going to need, which I didn't create the link for, the VC redistributable. I will include that as well. Otherwise, you're going to get, I don't know, MVCLP140 missing or whatever the hell that file is. So anyway, then you're going to grab the server, grab the binaries, grab the maps. All right. I've already done this, so I'm just walking you through it real quick. So anywhere on your drives, in my case, I put on the C drive, I created a folder called EverQuest or EQ. And you do the first, you're going to do the EMU server files, and you're going to get these two, right? Now in the PEQ, you can open up a command prompt, MariaDB here, and you can just do a source create all tables, or you just open up HeidiSQL. Let me close it. So what you're going to do is when you install MariaDB, it's going to install HeidiSQL. So you're going to open that up. You're going to put in my case, I mean, it's localhost. You can put in the IP address of your PC, whatever, but 127.0.0.1, since we're using this PC, that and the password you did it when you set up. You're going to go ahead and open. All right. This is not going to exist. You're going to create a database, which, yeah, I'll put the commands in the link. You can do it by command prompt, create the database. Yeah, I've never created a database from here. I thought it'd be simple as just go up here and hit, create database, but apparently I guess it's not. Query tools. Who cares? I'm dragging this out. So what you would do is you would right click on desktop, open in terminal, and you would connect to your MySQL. If you have an issue with that, which I did, MySQL wasn't working, I went over here and I typed in MariaDB, Maria. So and you get command prompt, MariaDB. You'll get other stuff, your database, all that stuff. So you got MariaDB, and then this is asking for the root password. And then here you would type in, create database PEQ, and pretty much it. But I'll include the commands down below. So anyway, let's move on. We now have the database made. So how do we get the files in there? Well, you can actually, go to run SQL file, go into the PEQ folder. You don't want to run this one, not from here. You would go here to here and hit open, and it'll probably take 5-10 minutes or so to load all this stuff up. When it's done, you're going to right click, go to refresh, and you're going to have your entire database, your entire EverQuest database. So it really is simple. If you're uncertain about it, you can always go run SQL, and you can do one, do it, then go back to run, do it, for all of them. Just don't do this one, because that one is meant for command line from within that folder. So anyway, now that you have your database up and running, let's see here. So we've installed MariaDB, Strawberry Perl. We've installed the database. Let's see here. We've unzipped the server. So now you're going to unzip the binaries, and you're going to put the binaries into the root right here, straight into the root of your EQEmu folder. Now the maps are going to come out here in a PEQ maps main. So you're going to open it, and you're going to take these files, and you're going to put it into this maps folder, which is going to be empty. So you're going to put your maps folder in there. You don't want the full path. You want what's inside inside the PEQ maps main inside here. So again, copy these, paste them here. All right. Now you're going to look for it's your unique login JSON, but we also need something else. Here it is, the EQEmu config JSON. So let's go up here. In here, you're going to make a few changes. So in my case, I'm running this on a server, so it's a remote machine. But right now, the database is running on localhost, so you can leave that to there. Your username and whatever super secret password you used. And you're going to keep going. You're going to see it again, and you're going to change it here. Just keep username root. You can change the username if you want, but you got to make sure you give all access privileges, etc., to that user so it can log in. So the world, the address is that. Local address is going to be the PC that it's on if you're going to connect from another computer. If you want to connect remotely, like let friends connect in, I think you have to put your external IP right here. I think that's what that is. If friends are connecting from outside your local network. Host is going to be the actual IP address of the PC this is running on. And port 5998, just leave that alone. That's for Titanium. If you have another client, I think it's like Seeds of Destruction, and you can't log in, try 5999. You shouldn't have to because that's the world server, but in the login server, it has both. Anyway, long name and short name, you can change these if you want. We're going to change this to Not So World, WORLD, if I can spell. And our short name is going to be Not So EP, lowercase. And again, you're going to put in the IP address of the PC it's on. If you're doing this on your main PC and you're running EverQuest on the same PC, you can leave all that alone. But like I said, I'm running on a server, so I need to change it. And that's going to be all you're going to make there. So then you're going to go ahead and go over to your login JSON, which is going to be in that same root folder there. You're going to go over here. And you're going to look up here. You're going to see root. Put in your super secret password, account create true. What that means is as soon as you enter a username and password, it will create an account for you. So you don't have to mess with the database and enter that information. Let's see here. And that's all you need to do. And you can see down here, Titanium is 5998 and Seeds of Destruction is 5999. But anyway, you just want to leave that stuff alone. You're done. Your server is done. You can hit start server now. It's going to pop up. Mine may or may not because I've already ran it before. It'll pop up with a bunch of stuff saying, do you want to allow it access through your firewall? Do you want to allow access? Do you want to allow access, etc. When all is said and done, you're going to have 5 windows. There's only 2. Those will go away shortly. There we go. And you can see I now have 5 windows. That one's updating, and that one's updating. So we'll give it just a minute here. Well, while that's doing that, we're going to go over here and we're going to edit our EverQuest here. So I'm using Titanium. So you're looking for eqhost.txt. And you're going to change it to the IP address of the computer you want to log into. So in my case, .80 is running my server. Awesome. Then you're going to make sure that you right click, show more options, and you're going to create a shortcut. Wherever the hell it's at. There it is. Create shortcut. So here's a shortcut. And you're going to go to properties. And you're going to add patch me at the end. Just that, patch me. And that will bypass going out to the internet looking for all kinds of good stuff. And it'll just use the EQ host and log you in. So we're going to run this real quick. Accept. Log in. Oops. Get out of there. Log in. And log in. And well, did I not save that? Yeah, I didn't save it. So it's still got the old one. So now I saved it. So hold on. We'll go ahead and we'll just show you that it does work. So hold on. Wrong thing. We're over here. Play EverQuest. So I didn't save that file, but I'm going to show you. We're going to do this. You can see it's loading up. I love those little comments. Sanding wood elves now 30% or 34% smoother. All right, so we're gonna quit, log out, exit. Yep. Okay, cool. So that worked. So now that I save that, we are going to go in here and we're going to stop server. And we're going to start server. Now keep in mind, if you get any issues as far as missing any DLLs or whatnot, installing that VC pack should fix the problem. The VC redistributables. All right, here we go. All right, let's go back over here. Let's go ahead and run this again. Accept. And log in. And there we go. Not so world. Now that I saved that file, you can play. In the gray, no one can hear you scream. Ah, I clicked the screen before it loaded. There you go. So, I don't know. All right, just add some crap to it. Next. I do not want the tutorial. Okay. Keynote. Wow, I start in Keynote. That's interesting. Oh, enter world. There, enter tutorial button too. But anyway, there you have it. You are now in the game. You are now in EverQuest. Wow. WAS and D need to be remapped. That's the arrow keys. Management's so long. Anyway, that is how quick and easy it is to get into the game. And I can't click. So what is it? /quit now. I thought that was the command. Log out now. Nope. Oh well. Camp exit. I forgot what it was to exit now, so I'll just let it do its thing. Anyway, I'm going to put the links down below. Enjoy.